Cox is a career banker with 35 years of extensive banking and leadership experience with the Royal Bank of Canada. Over the last 35 years, she has provided service to high net worth clients, offering advice in investment opportunities, credit solutions, and assisting them in managing their time by offering solutions to day-to-day issues. Her diverse array of financial knowledge was achieved by working through the ranks from teller, foreign exchange officer, an FX trader, operations manager, account manager, international business, manager, private banking, regional head, international business, and trust, and now area vice president for global business and private banking. Ms. Cox is dedicated to building and maintaining relationships with internal and external partners to ensure that all arms of RBC are brought to the client. Driven by her passion to meet and exceed client expectations, she is focused on finding appropriate solutions, providing targeted insights, and advice with a keen sense of direction. Ms. Cox holds a letter of accomplishment from the Canadian Institute of Bankers. Outside office hours, she devotes time to the St. Michael's Cathedral and her alma mater, the Alleyne School, where she currently serves as the president of the school's alumni. In this role, she developed and implemented programs such as mentoring students, raising funds for medical aid for those in need, and supporting students who excel in their studies. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm Alleyne School welcome to our featured speaker, Ms. Deidre Cox.
Good morning. Happy Alleyne week.
Thank you.
Before I get into my spiel, I just want to say how awfully proud I am of the week and the activities and how they've gone so far. And in particular, as much as I could view online, when I watched the Survive presentation, at the end I just wanted to hit rewind. And it's very seldom that you have on an event and you want to do that immediately as it's finished. You did an awesome job, and I am so proud of each and every one of you. I'm especially proud of the collaboration between the students and the teachers and how we work together to make that presentation so successful. Thanks to each and every one of you. So again, Master of Ceremonies, Ms. Cherise British, Chairman of the Board of Management, Mr. Mark Rose, Principal, Ms. Julia Beckles, relative of Sir John B. Alleyne, Mr. Richie Alleyne, colleagues, specially invited guests, students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
It is always a pleasure to visit this lovely facility, although the busyness of life prevents me from coming often. So much so this morning, like Mr. Alleyne and myself, we were using the wrong route because we don't come to St. Andrew that often. So we didn't realize that there were roads closed and so on, but we're here, and thankfully we are. Thank you, Madam Principal, for extending a warm welcome to me. It is much appreciated. Today I have been asked to address you briefly, and briefly it will be, on the topic, success through adversity. Given all that we have gone through in the last 2 years, this subject is so appropriate for this morning. And I love that you coined it as your theme for this week. For this brief moment, I ask that you pay attention, as this has been prepared with you in mind. In life, we will all face adversity, some more than others, based on either our socio-economic background or even the choices that we make. The key to successfully navigating out of or through the diversity lies within each and every one of us. I want to raise a few points for your attention this morning. And these work for me in my journey, in my career. If I permit to digress a bit, when I left the Alleyne school many years ago, I wanted to be a linguist. And that's not a career path that many people hear of a lot. But while I loved all of my teachers, I particularly was embraced by Mr. Knight, Mr. Nels, who taught me French, and Ms. Graves and Ms. Clark, who taught me Spanish. And I opted to go to Spanish. And I attended the Venezuela Institute and the Venezuela Institute when I left school. And I just at the point when I was to go off to Spain to complete my studies, my mother asked the question, who do we know in Spain again? And I said, no one. She said, I think you need to find a job. And then we look at that a year later. And that job was RBC. And 40 years later, I was RBC. I say that to say, sometimes our past may change, but where we make home and where we make our impact, it does not make a difference as long as you always do your very best. I am grateful for all that I have achieved with RBC. We have a plan where everyone has to have a development plan, and with that development plan, we do course of studies throughout our career. And you apply for jobs as they come up. There are a lot of people who enter the bank and are still in the same place where they were 40 years ago. So I consider myself to be privileged. I never said I've studied enough or learned enough. I always embrace knowledge. In the last year, I even completed an accounting professionals course out of Moody's. And I say that to say to you, always keep yearning for knowledge and learning, because the more you have, the better you are to position yourself within this society or any society that you may join. The first point I want to raise with you, get up early. It is important that you start your day with a purpose. Being up early allows you to set a routine, plan, and make adjustments for any eventuality. Like this morning, Mr. Alleyne. I am aware that this may not happen every day, but ensure that you make it the norm. Remember the old saying, early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Point number 2, set clear and smart goals for yourself. Do not wait for anyone to chart your path. By smart, I mean, make your goals specific, make them measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Plan, and then plan again. I always hear people talk about plan A and plan B. The alphabet has 26 letters. It doesn't have to be 2 plans, it could be 26 plans or even more. These plans will keep you on track with a clear vision and outcome, even in the face of adversity. Be prepared for disappointments. We live in a perfectly imperfect world. The more you accept that as your plan, other issues may arise to derail your plans. Just by being aware of this can make a huge difference to your success. Disappointments will come. Be prepared. Stay focused. In my office, we have a slogan: starve your distractions and feed your focus. In life, there are a lot of things coming your way to distract you. It is important that you stay focused. There are some positive and some negative. It is important that you focus on the things that will bring you success. This will allow you to be successful even though all around you may be in chaos. This calls for a great deal of self-reflection and self-analysis, as you are uniquely you and the most important person you will ever meet. Make the investment and nurture it. Recognize when you are off course and get yourself back on the right path to success. Utilize your time wisely. Time is a precious gift. When we look around us and see the impact just from the last 2 years, we can all appreciate that what we do with the time we have is important. Many adults like myself look back on their school days and wonder where they could be now if only they had used their time wisely. If you ever find yourself with nothing to do, get busy doing something positive to benefit yourself or someone else. All you have is today. Yesterday is gone, and tomorrow may never come. Talk less and listen more. This is something that we've come through life hearing quite a lot, and we take it for granted, and it is so very true. It is in this phase of life that a lot of important life lessons are shared with you. If you are busy not paying attention, you will miss so many good pointers that could save you from making some very big mistakes. To avoid you having to learn from your mistakes, how about listening more? Or as we Boyos would say, get it right the first time. Read. Knowledge is power. Read as much as you can. Do not limit yourself to what you read. This is for your own personal development and allows you to communicate effectively using words found in the English dictionary, not those other words that are easy to call and are not attractive. Manage social media. It is impossible for you not to use this medium given where we are in life. It is important how much time you devote to it and what information you are taking in. To keep a positive outlook on life and focus on what will bring you success, manage the information that comes your way. Not everything on social media is for your attention and absorption. As I said earlier, starve your distractions and feed your focus. Smile. To help with your self-esteem, how you are perceived, how you endear yourself to others, smile. Smile with and at yourself as much as you do with others. Smile can warm a heart, diffuse a situation, and also bring comfort to others. Exercise, walk, run, jog, take the stairs. Exercise clears the mind. It keeps you healthy and fit. It reduces your stress and pain, and it provides clarity of mind. Students, as I stand before you, I do so as a proud Bahamian. It is in this context that I joined the Alleyne School Alumni, recognizing that it is important to reach back and help others. It is also part of our school motto, for others not sent. Some 40 years ago, a group of smart Alumnians like yourself decided to form this association as a means to giving back. They recognize, as we do today, that the board, principal, and staff cannot do it all and do not have all the resources available to support you. To this end, some of the activities we undertake are fundraising and donations to assist in providing you with scholarships, provident funds, mentoring, and whatever is required to make your journey here better. I encourage you, when you see us out there or when there's information shared with you, come out and assist and support the activities, as what we're doing is to support you. And we will make the concerted effort to visit you more often and support you here as well. Today, we did not come empty-handed, and as such, we have donated one outdoor bench for your comfort and to support your mental health during stay. And we have another pledge, a pledge of 2 more, which should be delivered immediately after the one from the alumni. We do have a virtual line on Saturday evening, and with that, we will ensure that we sensitize the international audience of the Alleyne School so that we can have some more donations, because the aim is to deliver you with 10 benches by the end of this year. As I close today, I want to leave you with a few nuggets. Team Alleyne School, I want you to always believe in your capabilities. I want you to always keep a positive mindset. It is important that you live on purpose. I want to encourage you to refuse to give up. And finally, I want you to embrace adversity as a chance for opportunity. I thank you.
Good morning again. On behalf of the Alumni School, we want to thank Ms. Deidre Cox for your featured address. This is a little personal appreciation. Thank you so much.